Hi yogis, welcome back to our 7th and final chakra yoga class for the crown chakra. The crown chakra is all about spirituality and our connection to the divine and pure bliss. If you haven't been following along, you can visit the Chakra Flows playlist to find short yoga classes for each of the 7 chakras. I've also created an Introduction to the Chakras ebook that you can download for free from the description below. Remember to like this video if you enjoy today's practice and subscribe for new yoga classes every week. Thanks so much for joining me, and let's get started with today's practice. So we'll begin today in just a comfortable, easy seat. So I'll be cross-legged, but feel free to find a position that feels comfortable for you. An option to close your eyes here, or maybe you just find a soft gaze. Sitting up nice and tall, lifting through the crown of the head, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. And just start to bring your attention to the breath, making each and every breath just a little bit longer and a little bit deeper. Taking long, full inhales that fill the belly up, and long, full exhales, breathing in and out through the nose. Just beginning to get grounded, get centered in our space today. And we'll start our practice with a short guided meditation before we find some movement. So just start to bring your awareness to the pelvic floor. And let your awareness rest there until you feel grounded, supported, and relaxed. Then begin to guide the awareness up the front of the spine, slowly checking in and resting on each chakra as you go. Imagining the spine as a stalk or a reed, and drawing your awareness all the way through it. And once you reach the crown of the head, imagine a white lotus flower. And one by one begin to open each petal of the lotus. And as you continue to open up, just imagining, visualizing your innermost self merging more and more with the world around you, with the universe. And sit in stillness for just a little bit longer, just feeling into that energy. And then begin to blink the eyes open, maybe you wiggle the body out a little bit. And as you're ready, make your way into tabletop. So shoulders are above the wrists, hips are above the knees. And with your inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale to round the spine, look to the belly button. And take a couple more breaths here, finding maybe a couple more cat-cows. Maybe you find some hip circles, just waking up through the spine a little bit. And then tuck the toes, press the hips up and back, finding downward facing dog. Begin to pedal the feet, bending into one knee at a time, starting to wake up through the backs of the legs. With your next inhale, find stillness. Exhale, just allow yourself to stay here. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step the hands to the feet or the feet to the hands, coming into forward fold. Good, and you can leave the knees nice and bent here, allowing the head and the neck to be heavy. Good, with your next inhale, hands come to the shins, find a halfway lift, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Good, and on your exhale, bringing the hands into prayer, and then the thumbs to touch the forehead. Take a big inhale, feeling energy rising up, ascending, and on your exhale, feeling that energy descend, ground in. Just take one more deep breath here, and just allowing yourself to open up to all of the potential that the world has in store for you. And then you can release the hands down by the sides, coming into mountain pose. And from here, we're going to be stepping back into warrior one. So starting by stepping the right foot behind you, bending into the left knee. Those back toes are pointed to a 45-degree angle. The heel is planted. And with your inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Shoulders are relaxed, hips are squared to the front of you. Take an inhale. And on our exhale, we're going to find our eagle arms. So bending the elbows, the arms are parallel with one another. And we're going to thread the right arm under the left and then twist them around, just grabbing on wherever you can. If that doesn't feel comfortable for you today, you can just give yourself a big hug instead. So in our warrior one with eagle arms, just take one big deep breath in and out. Good, you can release the hands by the sides and then just step back into your mountain pose. Reset, take a deep breath. And then we'll find our warrior one on the other side. So this time stepping the left foot back behind you, toes point out. With an inhale, sweeping the arms all the way up, squaring the hips off to the front of the room. Let's take one inhale here. And on your exhale, beginning to twist the arms around one another. This time the left goes under the right. And once you have them twisted, trying to lift up and away from the face, feeling that opening through the shoulders. Take an inhale. And exhale. Good, release the hands by the sides and just make your way back into mountain pose. Good, maybe shaking it out a little bit. From our mountain pose, we're going to be rising onto the toes and then sinking the hips all the way down. So we're coming into toe stand, and it's okay if you wobble a little bit here. This is a balancing posture, so just be gentle with yourself. If you need to bring a hand to the ground, you can do that. You can try bringing the hands to heart center and maybe all the way up. Good. Take a big inhale. Exhale. With your inhale, using control here to rise all the way back up into mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift, lengthening through the crown of the head. Exhale, plant the hands, and then step back into tabletop. Maybe you want to take a couple cat-cows, some movement here. And as you're ready, just moving through a seated position, and then making your way all the way onto your back. So meeting me in Shavasana, our final resting pose today. So allowing the body to just be still and relax. Closing the eyes, settling in, just allowing the body to sink into the ground below you. And in Shavasana, feeling your energy expanding beyond your physical being, connecting to the universe. Maybe you come back to the idea of that lotus flower, come back to that visualization, and simply be here in stillness for just a bit longer. If you'd like to stay here longer, of course you can. But when you're ready to move on with your day, just start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. bringing some subtle movement back into the body. And with your inhale, reach the arms up overhead, take a big full body stretch, and then roll onto either side using your arm as a pillow. And then just making your way into a comfortable seated position. Bring the hands together, back to the forehead. Take a big inhale. And on your exhale, bowing to yourself, your divinity, your yoga practice, and then bringing the hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed this whole chakra series. If you did, be sure to let me know in the comments down below, and it would mean the world to me if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel. Remember to grab your free chakras guide from the description below if you haven't already, and have a wonderful rest of your day.